Hey guys, I'm back talking about my new portfolio and the changes I'm making towards it. So let's get right into it. I'm a 20-year-old in Canada. I have 62,000 invested. This is my old portfolio here, as you can see. XEQTs at 29%, Qs at 14. Cash is my third position at 14%. Obviously, in cash ETFs that are gaining interest of around 3 to 4%. Take Two Interactive is my conviction play. Meta, Microsoft, VDY, Costco. Let's get into it. So here's the changes that are being made. XQT is being actually lowered from 29 to 25 to free up some capital to buy Berkshire Hathaway. This is the golden ticket for myself right now. Let's go to the holding. So first of all, Berkshire Hathaway is holding 400 billion in cash. They're an opportunistic business. I like the companies they hold for slight diversification away from this dot-com bubble that away from. So basically, let me go back here to look at the Qs. This is worrisome to me. It's a hockey stick-like return, and the reason, you can't, it can't. I am not just saying that. Like if I go to, I built this thing here, the S&P 500. This is all the stocks, their prices a month ago and their prices now. Or sorry, prices a month ago here in D, and then prices now. The percentage gain within a month. And so I made this little column industry. Look at the top, I think it's, what is it, the top 20 here? And it says, is this involved? I just wrote AI boom, but is this basically a semiconductor business, or is this in some way, shape, or form getting their valuation stretched from this, this AI boom? And look at all the ones in the top 20 that are yes and 3 are no. If you keep going down, it's all, a lot of semiconductors take up more than 18%, I think, it up at the S&P 500 now. And so that's worrisome for me. And so that's exactly why my position in Berkshire Hathaway, what happened is in the dot-com bubble, boom, in the dot-com bubble, Michael Burry says the market today feels like the last months of 99-2000. And I have been on CNBC hearing about it all the time about this dot-com bubble. But you don't, like, this is kind of what it was. Look, it was a big run up like this, and it crashed, and we didn't see a return for 5 years. Anyways, to prevent myself from being, exposed to this semiconductor AI crash that I believe is possible because of the valuations are being stretched. If you look at a company like SanDisk Corp, and we go here, and we go to the stock. Sorry guys, stock, not this one. Oh my God, SNDK. Look at this hockey stick type return here on a 1 year. Well, it's actually, the gains are so high that it's like, it's impossible. Let's do like MU, Micron. Look at this in a year. Look at that return. Steady along for 3 years, and then bang. If you go back to Intel, same thing. Hopefully that works. Yeah. Look at this hockey stick return. Look at that straight up. You telling me there's no consequences with that? AMD, same thing. Hockey stick return, which means that it's straight up. And so anyways, Nvidia, which is part of that sector, hasn't seen that type of return. And so I'm getting a little hesitant on what's going on here. And people aren't seeing it, and they better see it. And so anyways, that's why I'm going to make this position in Berkshire Hathaway. I'm kind of getting away from the US tech. The S&P 500 I'm getting away from, and that is the semiconductors and that AI whole. I want to have some backdrop here, and that's Berkshire Hathaway, and we can see it in their holdings. Apple, is doing a solid company. He's not really involved in their AI semiconductor business. Amex, Coca-Cola as the top 3 holdings. I am safe. Bank of America. They picked up Google. I don't know why. But Chevron hasn't done really well. But I got a thing here. Look at this Kraft Heinz company. Delta Airlines was a recent buy. I'm in different sectors here, and I would like that, and I really trust Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett. I know he's 95 years old, with Greg Abel at the dish, but I'm putting that in at 12%. I think it's a great time to buy, and I've done my research. The Qs are at 12%. I'm lowering my cash from 14 to 7, so splitting that in half and putting some capital into Berkshire. This IGV software ETF, I'm actually upping it from 2% to 5%, and that's that software play that I believe. It's a short-term play, and I have that buffer with Berkshire. Take-Two Interactive stays the same at 9%. Microsoft Meta stay the same. I'm bullish. I'm long on these companies in the long run. I think Mark Zuckerberg will get it right in the later half of the year. Again, the Meta glasses is a small part of their business, but he's going to have to get it right with the AI. VDY stays relatively the same. Dollarama stays the same. That's the defensive play. Netflix has increased slightly. As I'm starting my position, I'm long on that as well. Costco, defensive play, and then Amazon. It's just Amazon. So anyways, the big point of this video was talking about Berkshire Hathaway. I'm in with this one, and I'm trying to get away from the U.S. tech right now. I mean, these returns here on these companies, I see can't last forever. If you're smart, you know this won't last forever. Come back to this video in about a year. I bet you I'm right. And now I could be totally wrong and I look like an idiot, but valuations get stretched like this. It's never. There's no more room. You know, Micron could go to 1,200. I was reading, and easily it could because of the demand for these chips and everything and the memory. But that doesn't mean that they're not. Where's the returns on it right now? And I don't see any. And I want to have some diversification against that. So that is my new portfolio. Subscribe to the channel and like the video, guys. Give me your comments. I'm open to anything. So cheers, guys.